Underclassmen. They make up half of the student body but are rarely openly vocal about what goes on in the high school. We were inspired by YouTube channel Jubilee to make a video where we took randomly selected underclassmen and had them respond to and discuss essay-centric prompts.
I'm Phoebe and I'm a sophomore this year.
I'm Rael and I'm a 9th grader this year.
My name is Kiana and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Connor and I'm a 9th grader.
Suspension and expulsion are fair punishments.
I guess it could be a fair punishment, especially if you break a lot of school rules. But I do think that sometimes there are times where school expulsion or suspension might be too severe of a punishment. If you break dress code a few times, I don't think it should be a big deal.
Suspension is really important to show students what you should and shouldn't do, and that there's a punishment for it.
The dynamic between upperclassmen and underclassmen at SAS is unhealthy.
I think that's kind of unfair, especially because I've experienced some sophomores showing aggression toward freshmen, and I don't really understand it because they were just freshmen last year, so it doesn't really make sense to me.
There's kind of a stereotype or an idea that upperclassmen think that they're better than underclassmen, but I've kind of rarely experienced that. I'm actually close friends with some upperclassmen, and I don't really get the vibe that they kind of look down on me. So I don't think it's unhealthy. I guess we're just all people in high school.
Advisory has helped me bond with other students.
Well, since I just joined high school, it's only been a few days I've been in advisory, but I'm already really close with the people in my advisory, and I talk to them a lot now.
I think all of us kind of dislike advisory, so I bonded with a few other people through our shared dislike.
My home-based teacher, she mainly focuses on making sure we're all talking and getting together, we're all involved in the group.
The new glass hubs are beneficial to my learning.
So I had my world studies class in one of those glass classrooms last year. I don't think it really affected me that much differently, aside from the fact that there was a lot more natural light. And there's also the fact that teachers are walking around behind me and they can definitely see when I'm off task and playing doodle jump.
I somewhat disagree because they also look kind of cool, but I think they're kind of distracting because if I were in one of the classes, I'd kind of be looking outside and be looking at the people passing by instead of focusing my class.
It's really frustrating for me when I'm taking a test, a summative test, and I hear people walking by or talking loudly, especially since the doors aren't completely shut. I guess there's gaps, and you can hear the wind whooshing in and out. You can hear people talking as they walk by, and I know that personally, even when I walk by a glass room, I can't help but look inside and see my friends are in it. So it's just really distracting for me personally.